Hey everybody, I'm Alicia with EasyStreet Realty, and if you've been watching my videos over the last few months, you know that we give a market update on what's going on with the Las Vegas real estate market. We also tell you about our schedule of classes and what we have going on in our office. So today I wanted to just talk to realtors about choosing their brokerage or while you stay at your own brokerage. We had a new recruit come in this week who just got his license. Really nice kid from the East Coast, just came here a few years ago from New Jersey. I'm a fellow East Coaster myself, so I'm an implant as well. And how he was saying that his biggest fear was choosing the wrong brokerage right off the start and then making that the reason why he doesn't succeed going forward. I totally agree with that sentiment that if you pick the right brokerage from the beginning, not to say that if you don't pick the right brokerage and you can't change, but if you start off in the right place or you figure out what's not working for you and then you change to the right brokerage, you could totally make or break your career. I would work at EasyStreet Realty, as I mentioned. We only have one office here in Las Vegas, but I have to tell you that I don't have one moment of regret about choosing where I decided to work. You know, as independent contractors, we can choose anywhere that we want. So why EasyStreet? Well, like I said, I'm here from the East Coast, and when I was sitting in Key Realty School for 4 weeks, everybody came in and wanted to talk about how great their company was, and of course, calling your sphere of influence right away to get started. Now, again, I'm from New York, and when I had just decided to go to real estate school, the last thing on my mind was calling people back east and saying, hey, you know, I just became a real estate agent. Would you guys be interested in buying a home here in Las Vegas? First of all, they thought I was crazy for moving out here because everybody has this notion that Las Vegas is a bunch of desert, it's not pretty, and why would I want to move out here? I personally love living out here and love the life that I've made for myself. There's a lot of great things to love about Vegas, but more importantly, my point is that I didn't want to call people that I knew, even the people that I started to meet out here. I own a business with my husband and they were talking about that's your sphere of influence too, call them. No way. Especially when you're inexperienced, why would I want to call people and let them know, hey, I just joined real estate. Could you please trust me with buying or selling your house when I have no idea what I'm doing? So one of the reasons why I love EasyStreet was that they provided leads at no cost to us. We generate anywhere from 2,500 to 4,500 leads a month. And again, at no cost to us, because if we're just starting out in the industry, I haven't even made any money yet before I would be forced to spend money. And as we all know, joining Gilvar is quite expensive, and it's, you know, dues all throughout the year that you have to pay. So that was really enticing. But more importantly, when Chip Hickman, our division president, walked into Key Realty School, he did this presentation on the market. And what he said was, you know, I could tell you why our company is great, but I'd rather give you information that you can walk out of here right now with and have a real estate conversation. So he provided value from the moment that he walked into that classroom. And since joining, this is every single week. This wasn't a gimmick that, you know, he was providing at the school just to get you to join. There's a market board in our office, and I'm sure if you've been watching Chip's videos every week, that is, you know, that gives you an update on the market. Every Monday, it's updated for us. It gives us the level of inventory for single family residences, condos, townhomes, how many months of inventory that is, and what is the median household price for each of those, as well as in certain parts of the city. Like, for example, in particular, Summerlin, Henderson, Silverado Ranch, the Northwest, the Southwest, all the places that we need to know that is important as realtors. And every single week I get that information just provided to me. And it's so valuable because I meet agents that have been in the industry for 5-10 years. And when I start to talk to them about the market, they are literally clueless about our inventory. And when I hear agents say things to people like, oh my God, you know, prices are definitely going to rise and you should buy right now. And it scares me because you should never guarantee that prices are going to rise. Right now, has prices risen in the last year? Absolutely. Is there a guarantee they'll continue to rise? No. Is it a guarantee that they'll continue to lower? Absolutely not. So at the end of the day, it's important to know your market. Know what's going on right now. Know what's going on, what happened in the past. What I can tell you is that as of Monday, there were 5,046 single family residences on the market. What I can also tell you is that in the last 11 years, There's only been 2 times where the market has hit less than 5,000 homes. Why is that important? Well, the 2 times that it hit less than 5,000 homes was in 2012 and April of 2018. In April 2018, it was 3,600 homes on the market. For those of you that were selling then, you remember that homes were just like flying off the shelf with no inventory. There were multiple offers on the table. It was crazy for us as agents. But what we know is that when it hits that threshold of below 5,000, there is a tendency for pressure on pricing, right? So what I know now is that that's happened. I also know that we're hitting that 5,000 threshold again. Will price continue to rise? We're going to keep watching it, but I won't guarantee that for anybody. And it's important for you as realtors to know that not to make promises that we have no guarantee. I can't predict the future. What I can tell you is how the market trended, what the history of the market is, what it is now. I can also tell you that there's a lot of fear out there about a bubble. And with 5,000 homes on the market, we're nowhere near a bubble. In 2008, when the market crashed, there were 29,000 homes on the market. That's scary. With less than 5,000, we're not anywhere near that. But we also know that in order for there to be a bubble, we need an abundance of supply and very low demand. We know that right now, it's the opposite of that. Our demand stays constant, while our supply is very low right now. Why does our demand stay constant? Here's another thing that we learned. We learned that 44% of the buyers that come here to Las Vegas are retirees. How does that help with demand? Well, retirees can retire every day, every week, every month, whenever they choose. And because of the low property taxes, which is 1% or less of your purchase price, with no state and city income tax, which affects your pension if you're coming here with one, with the favorable weather, with single-story homes being offered, these are all things that attract retirees. These are things that you as agents should know, and these are things that we teach you at EasyStreet Realty to better be prepared to serve your clients, especially if you have no experience. The only thing that you can substitute for experience is knowledge. And we do a really good job of preparing you to get out there and have a intelligent, valuable conversation with people about what's going on out there. Because personally, if I'm going to buy something, that's $250,000 or more, I want to know why I'm paying that price. If there are multiple offers on the table, I want to know why I should compete for that. If I'm selling my home, I want to know why I'm selling for that price and why, if there's a competition out there, are we overpriced? Things like that. But when you know the market, you know the answers to these questions. So if any of this is of interest to you, whether you've been in the real estate game 1 month, 1 year, or 10 years, and this sounds like, it might be interesting to you, come visit our office. We're located at 6655 Southeastern Avenue. You can ask for myself. My name is Alicia, our division president, Chip Hickman, or Kathy Parrott, who also is one of our recruiting agents. She's been in the business for a really long time, a very successful agent, and can also give you her personal experience with us. But again, don't just trust, verify. Come check us out. Thanks, guys, for listening. I really appreciate it.